India, the fastest growing large economy of the world. A tech powerhouse with annual IT industry revenues clocking over $200 billion. A global hub for digital talent with a tech workforce of more than 5 million people. And now it is also home to the third largest software as a service ecosystem globally.
The India SaaS story has become global.
A lot of these brands that we have built in India in the SaaS space have already become like a global brand.
This is going to be our decade for India as a product nation.
Like fine wine, the SaaS ecosystem in India has matured over the last decade, coming into its own. It is no longer just a sunrise sector. It is now a complete industry in its own right. Indian SaaS companies have emerged as the disruptors in several segments, whether it's about modernization of business workflows, remote work enablement, or data analytics. Indian firms are at the forefront globally. This is translated into Indian SaaS industry generating up to $3 billion in revenues, accounting for about 1% of the global market. And by 2030, revenues are expected to grow over 20 times to about $70 billion. That's almost 6% of the projected global market pie. The revenue surge in turn is driven by the demand for Indian SaaS offering reaching new heights. And with more companies reaching larger scale, investor interest in the Indian SaaS ecosystem has also heightened. This has accelerated the pace at which Indian SaaS startups are turning unicorns. In the first 5 months of this year, India has already produced 5 SaaS unicorns. This is the same number as it had produced in the whole of 2021. So what's fueling this growth? Indian SaaS companies are not just competing on cost, but also delivering quality and expertise that cannot be matched anywhere. These rising giants are behind no one in terms of tech standards, innovation, and value creation. But this is just the beginning. With the world rapidly shifting to a cloud-based environment, the Indian SaaS story is set for further acceleration.
Capital follows talent, the entrepreneurs, and the market. And that's where this whole India SaaS story is kind of come of age. It's not a one thing, it's not an inflection, it's not a point in time, it's all that build up over the years that has now come into fore and become reality.
The most fascinating part of the Indian SaaS story is that it's delivering in areas which were first unimaginable. Today, SaaS is all around us, and in many cases, it's the world-class products from India which are powering the transformation. From Zenoti helping salons across the world manage customer appointments, to Innovesa providing solutions for global healthcare chains, Indian SaaS companies are making a mark in many diverse fields.
Rappi is a company in Latin America. It is equivalent to Swiggy in India, right? We never knew that the entire Rappi platform, that entire restaurant onboarding program actually runs on KissFlow.
The list of Indian SaaS firms emerging as disruptors in different fields is a long one, and India still has a lot more to offer. Indian companies have already witnessed significant success in horizontal application space. Now they're also beginning to gain traction in vertical-specific software as well as developer tool segment. This means Indian SaaS ecosystem has the potential to become a $1 trillion value industry by itself by 2030.
I think what excites me is the long-term story for India SaaS is a very durable one. I think it's time that our dream is actually starting to shape up, and I can't be more excited about that.
From the listing of Infosys in 1993 to the fireworks from Freshworks in 2021, the composition of the Indian tech industry has undergone a sea change. And if 3 decades ago the world was looking at India as a services hub, today it sees the promise of India as the SaaS destination of choice. It's a simple message that the Indian IT industry is communicating. Whatever the challenge you're facing, India is the solution.